have a commitment to lead an ethical and moral life. Often, what that means is that we need to do things or commit to values that might be unpopular. Sometimes being strong and having the inner strength to do what's right means that we do what's right even if others scoff us or disagree. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, there is a principle in Jewish thought that we need to do not only what is right, but also what looks right. There's a verse that tells us, "V'asisa hayashar v'hatov," you shall do the straight and the good in the eyes of God and people. This is a theme which comes out very strongly in this week's Parsha. This week, where we read a double Parsha by Vaykhel and Pekudei, in the second part of the Parsha, we have the audit that took place in the desert after Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, completed the construction of the Mishkan. There was a very specific and detailed audit to show where each material and the amounts, exactly where they went and what they were used for. A real display of complete transparency. We're talking about Moses. Who wouldn't trust Moses? After all, he was the leader of the Jewish people. He was the greatest human being that ever lived. Why was it important for him to show a proper reckoning, a proper calculation, a cheshbon of everything that took place? And the reason is because obviously Moshe Rabbeinu was above suspicion completely. There was no need really for him to go through a proper audit. But yet, because there might be an individual, there might be someone who so desires to have it, even Moshe Rabbeinu has to do not only what's right, but if all possible, to do what's right in the eyes of people. Why is this? The reason is because we have a moral obligation, not just to serve God, not just to engage in proper morality, but to make morality attractive. One of the references in the Talmud for this is on the verse we say in Shema, "Ve'ahavta et Hashem Elokecha," you shall love Hashem your God. The Talmud tells us it's not sufficient just to love God. You've got to make God lovable to others. You've got to act in a way that creates a sanctification of God's name, that others are attracted to serving God and to a life of morality and ethics. That's why whenever we can, not only do we do what's right, but we act in a way that it's noticeable that we're engaging in a moral and ethical lifestyle. Have a good day and a good Shabbos.